Hey YouTube, this is Solus. Today I'm going to be showing you a guide to the minigame called Blast Furnace. Currently it's probably the best way to get 99 smithing unless you want to use money, because in this minigame you don't lose money while getting decent smithing experience. The point of the minigame that makes you not lose money is that you use half the coal that you need regularly to make mithril bars. And I'm pretty sure it's for whatever. You need 2 coal and 1 myth to make a mithril bar instead of the regular 4 coal and 1 myth. You need to have started the giant dwarf quest to go to this minigame, because you need to be able to get into Keldagrim. You can go in from the GE entrance, which is what I recommend, or you can go from by Rock Crabs by Relica. There's an entrance. But you have to take a boat, so it takes a little longer. Alright, so we're going to travel to Keldagrim. Your inventory should look like this, right here. A little bit of money, because you'll see why. You need double of what you have in myth as coal. Sorry. And then you can either use a regular hammer or a sacred clay hammer, which I recommend the sacred clay hammer. Sacred clay hammer is from Stealing Creation. It doubles the smithing experience you get while you're using it, so I recommend getting it. It does degrade though, so if you are going to use it, I recommend playing a few games of Stealing Creation and then getting a couple, because they will degrade eventually without repair. Alright, so I'm going to show you where Blast Furnace is right now. We're in Keldagrim. In Keldagrim, it would be the room with the furnace symbol and the minigame symbol. If you came in from the boatway, you would be right here, so you would run down this way. Or if you came in from the GE, you would end up right here, so you just run right over here. It's right behind the brewery. And then what you would do is you come in here, open this door, go down the stairs, and then alright. So this world would normally be empty, and so we're going to go to the world that's most used for it, which is world 58, which I recommend going to, because otherwise probably not going to be an experience anyway. Alright, so I'm logging in right now. Just need 23 seconds. Sorry, I should have went into this before I made the video. Oh well. Beggars can't be choosers. Fuck, I just hit my knee. Damn it. Alright, so here we are on world 58. People should start appearing. Alright, so this is the world you would go to. World 58 is the Blast Furnace world. And now I'm going to show you what to do. What you would do is you would click on your noted coal and use it on... Oh. Whoops. Hold on my way. Use it on Orden, then you would hit X. Take out 23, because you're going to be making mithril bolts, and they're going to take them to that spot. So just take out 23 for now. So what you would do is you would bring the coal over here, and then you would go up here and put the ore on the conveyor belt, and then add all your ore to the furnace. Yes. Then you would do another note of coal. 23 again. Then you would come up here and repeat the process of putting this in here. Then you would take your myth now, and then use on Orden. Only do this one once, don't do it twice. And then, which is a little more to unnote. That's why you need the money to unnote it. Then you come up here and put the ore on the conveyor belt. And then what you do after that is either you wait here, and then when it turns orange, that means it's being made. When it cools down, which is either when you put water on it, or you just wait for someone to put water on it, it will blink a gray color when your bars are ready and you can actually grab them. So we'll wait here until that happens. While you're doing that, you might want to help out with the people, because you got to keep the machine going. You can pedal over here that Sips 100 is doing right now. You can refuel the stove. read the temperature gauge, fix pipes, just help it like get working, you know, while you're waiting, or just do it randomly when you get bored of doing the actual mini game. You could stop and just like do one of those things for a little while. If you don't want to keep clicking notes for a little bit, you can just use that. So just gonna wait for this to be done. Yeah. Alright, so now it's blinking orange. Someone's gonna put water on it to cool it down, or you could do it yourself, but I don't see the bucket right now. Oh, there's the bucket. I can do it. Alright, well, that kid just took it. But, alright, see how it's blinking gray? Now that means it's ready. Usually when it starts blinking orange, you would go to Odin, and then do another 23. Put it all in the furnace. Then do another 23. See how it's blinking like a grayish color now, not the orange? That means they're done and ready for pickup. Then you put another set of myth in there, so that while you're making these into mithril bolts, that more bars will be probably done when you finish making the bolts. So you go to the bar dispenser, you take from the bar dispenser, and then you click the all button to get all your mithril bars, and then you come over here. You need level 60 smithing to use these anvils, just letting you know. So I would not recommend coming here until level 60 smithing, because it would probably be pointless unless you just want to sit and pedal for people or whatever. But it's no point in coming here unless you're 60 plus smithing. Once again, this is probably the best way 99 right now, because you don't lose money doing it, and it's a good experience. I mean, you're not losing any money doing it, and you're making mithril bolts, which is pretty high up on the smithing scale. But so you sit here and smith. Once again, recommend using the sacred clay hammer, because it's double experience while you're smithing. You get experience for making the bars and making the mithril bolts. So I put the bars in, the next set of bars in, a little late. I should have put them in while this was over here was glowing orange. So normally it would be almost done, drying, and you'd be able to get more bolts out of this now. But now I've got to wait. And when this starts blinking orange, I'm going to put more ore in there. Right now it's not, because no one's pedaling, so I'll pedal, I guess. I'll do it. I'll show you how to do it anyway. So you get on here and you start pedaling. You just sit here, pedal for the people. You can do this for whatever. You can do it while, if you get bored of clicking the notes or whatever, and you want to take a little break, just do one of these things just to help people out. You can just sit there. You don't even have to really click anything. You just click once to get on it, and then you just, that's it. See how it's glowing orange right now? That means I would take more coal and go to Odin, but I don't want to make these guys pissed off and not pedal anymore. I'll do it for a little bit after this video. But I would put more of these in while it's glowing orange over there, and then go make more mithril bolts and repeat the process. So yeah, besides you besides you smithing, like buying ores, this is the best way. You don't lose money. Buying ores, you would lose money, and it's also not really fun. This you have to associate with people, you know. It's like a mini game with good experience, like also like pyramid plunder, as you can see, which I did tonight on thieving. I'll probably put a video of that soon. Yeah, so you would just keep repeating the process. Then after, sell the mithril bolts, and then repeat the process or stop, whatever, it's up to you. This is Soulless. Get ready to see more from me. I'm gonna be making a lot of videos. So yeah, this is Soulless, and talk to you guys later. Yeah, see you later.